guys! So this is just my tutorial on a senior portrait makeup. It's a very natural yet not boring look. And I also have some tips for the day, morning of, when you're getting your pictures taken. So if you like this look, keep watching. So I'd recommend using a foundation, you know, good for photos. This is just Revlon Photo Ready. And a foundation that's slightly lighter for you. I know I just did a review on this and said I didn't like it, but for this purpose, I think it's good. So what I did was I took a little bit of that and just a little angled foundation brush, and I just did all the center parts of my face. So I have darker skin around here, 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 and under my eyes, and then a little on my forehead, as you can see. So just using some of this, I just, you know, brighten all those dingy looking spots. Next, I'm going to take, you know, just one good pump of this. This is probably my favorite pump on a foundation ever. Just like that. And I'm going to put that on kind of the surrounding skin on my face and then blend that into the lighter foundation. Next, I just take a translucent pressed powder and I'm just going to brush that all over my face. After that, I'm going to take just a brown eyeshadow, and I prefer this instead of bronzer because it's more matte. This is just like a physician's formula, like brown eyeshadow right there. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush, put that in there. Ever so slightly, I'm just going to kind of put it all over. So first on my cheeks and then all over my face. So now that I don't look like a ghost, all I'm going to do is just take this kind of like hot pink blush and just dab a little bit of that. And I'm not using an angled blush brush because I want this in like a specific spot. So I'm just going to put it kind of right here on the apples of my cheeks. Because we already used a foundation with little gold flecks in it and a foundation lighter than our skin tone to brighten up the center area, I'm going to avoid using another highlighter. So that's about it for the face. I'm first going all over my eye with a cream shadow. This is just a Physicians Formula little palette, and I'm using this color right here. It's just this silver. It's kind of like a faded silver. So just like that. And I'm going to put that all over my eye. Next, I'm taking this color called Optic. I don't know if you can see that, but it's this silver just from Lancome. I'm using a little pointy sponge tip. I'm going in the inner third of my eye. Next, I'm taking a flat shader brush. This is called Spectra. And I'm just taking, you know, packing that on there. And I'm just patting that on the middle third of my eye. You don't really want to blend it in yet. Using the same brush, I'm going in with this color right here called Exhibition. And it's just this faded purpley pink. If I can get it, because there's like nothing left of this. I know I did use this exact quad for my pictures, that's for sure. And then you're just going to go on the outer third and kind of go in like a C motion all around. For blending purposes, I just used my finger and I just used this like little kind of dragging motion very lightly, going outward and inward to blend the silver with this light purple and then that like faded purpley pink with the light purple. And then for my crease, I used, well, not really my crease, I guess just this crease area, the outer V. I used this dark color called Contrast. It's my favorite dark color ever. I used an angled brush. I dipped this like really lightly into the brush and I dabbed it till almost like this, so most of the product was off, and then I did light brushing motions. I don't know why my video cut off, so I'm just telling you what I did. And then using my finger and this blending brush, I just blend it out. Lastly, I'm just using a skin-colored eyeliner in lieu of white, so it's not so harsh and it doesn't show up too bright on camera. And then just Maybelline's, right? Define a Lash. I wanted a very natural eyelash with this. For the lips, you don't want to overdo it. Now's not the time to try a new hot lipstick. And you don't want over gloss lips because that will and can show up on the camera. So you just want to have a nice lip balm so they're moisturized. And I'm just pairing to a lipstick and a lip gloss that I think match perfectly. This is just Airy Fairy. And then this is just some like Sephora lip gloss. So that's all I'm doing for that. And I think Airy Fairy pretty much looks good on everyone. I know everyone on YouTube talks about it. So this is the closest I could get to replicating what I did when I got my senior portraits done. It's not exactly the same, however, I kind of wish it was because skin-wise and lash-wise, certain things I did this time are a lot better than what I did the day of. So this is a finished look. And I hope this helps, and maybe you could use it. If you like it, you know, send me a picture or video response or something. So this is getting long. Thankfully, I wrote this down so I don't ramble too much. First thing I want to talk about is jewelry. I think pearls, people may be like, oh, those are boring. I think they're classic. I know you'll have your fun outfits you can wear, your cap and gown, and then the girls, you wear that black, like, plunge v-neck drape kind of thing. And I just think pearls are really classic. Your hair, your makeup, everything. It's going to be a statement piece already, so you want something simple. With your makeup, if you don't do something like this, I'd recommend doing a very neutral eye and then just maybe something darker in the crease for a little dimension. And you want a very clean looking face, not too much bronzer or blush. Mistakes I made, like I said, I definitely didn't do anything to brighten my face. I kind of just caked on this like powder that was my skin tone, and oh my god, this was the worst thing ever. I wore false lashes. It was the very first time I wore false lashes, and I didn't even get like the demi looking ones or the ones that like every other one is long. I just got these thick ones, and I guess it didn't look too bad in my picture, but I mean, you couldn't even tell. It was a waste of my time. It was stressful. So for this look, that's why I did a natural lash look, and I just think it looks cleaner and prettier. So ixnay on the false lashes. My perm had already stretched out already, and you know, my hair was maybe up to here, but it was still really thick from the chemical coating on it, and I used to have straight hair, and I was like, oh, I want straight hair for my yearbook picture. Like, work with what you've got. If your hair is a certain way, you want it to look like it usually looks. And I had really pretty curly hair. Like, now it's more waves. It was curls. And I regret straightening it because it did look a little bit fried and overdone that day. Sleep a lot the night before, definitely. I was on the worst sleeping schedule, and you don't want to be tired. And also, you just need to have a good attitude. If at all possible, you want to ask the photographer if you can take more candid photos, because I know we're not all models, and it would be a lot easier, and the pictures look a lot better if you're laughing or, you know, walking, running, jumping instead of posing. Oh, and then lastly, you want a good shape to your eyebrows. I got mine done a couple days right before, and it usually takes about a week for them to look kind of, not grown in, but natural and look good. So definitely don't get them done right before. Yeah, so those are my tips for pictures, my makeup tutorial, hair, jewelry, everything. I hope everyone's senior pictures go really well, and I'd love to see some or get a response, or so tell me what you think, and more to come. Bye!